Hello again, Supervisor, and welcome back to Retro Flashback Plays StarTopia. Our last mission was an enlightening one indeed. Did I possibly see a lone tear fall down your cheek when those penitents ascended into space heaven, I never thought you so sentimental, sir, and it warms my metallic heart to have been wrong. I hope you're spiritually refreshed and ready to charge headlong into your next challenge for the Polvakian aristocracy. A whole new kind of enlightenment awaits. Hello again, everybody. Alright, so we are diving into our next one here. So, little bit of disclosure, this is attempt number 2 once again. I kind of blew this last time.
Things are going
I'll
well,
let Val explain what we're doing
but
here.
Something new has cropped up. Something rather, shall we say, interesting? The esteemed Polvakian aristocracy would like you to administrate their latest venture. A high-class pleasure station. But rather complicating things are 3 other would-be entrepreneurs on the station. The Polvakians want to see who's best. So you'll be competing for the custom of passing travelers. Basic facilities have been provided, as you've come to expect, along with a generous grant of the wealthy Polvakian aristocracy. In addition, essential technology plans will be provided.
So yeah, basically our goal here is to build a very high-end pleasure station, and we're competing against multiple other station owners to pull this off. And well, for a little bit of spoilers, because why not, I overspent last time. I bought too many things too quick, and basically well, what happens is in this is that the Polvakians come in every few cycles of the station, as you can see up here, and take 3,000 E from you, is basically rent, as it were. And I overspent, and I didn't have it, and thus, yeah, I kind of got screwed. So I got a little too greedy. So I have learned from the error of my ways. And we're going to... I also learned a couple of other interesting things I can do earlier on to make things go a little bit better. So that's what we're going to do this time. Basically, yeah, I bought too many pleasure facilities too early. And I didn't buy a type of facility that could have been very useful to me earlier on, which was a sick bay. And you'll see why that is later.
The last remaining administrator on the station. And no, you can't use violence to force out the opposition. Nice thought, no? I'd have expected nothing less from you at this stage, but combat is not an option. Instead, you'll need to...
So yeah, basically we have to stay alive the longest. The Polvakians will keep coming and taking their profits, and whoever basically can't stay in business long enough, or you get eliminated by not being able to pay. So you want to be the last one to keep paying them.
You make a certain level of profit. Every 10 rotations, the gem-slot aristocracy
and here you go.
1,000 E per second.
And it's per section you occupy. So if I open another section, it's another 1,000 E. So I have to really make use of the space that I have. Even though I do have access to the biodeck on this mission, there's very little point in using it. You can, if you want, you can be a little crazy and, whoops. You can be a little crazy and try to build a trading economy to keep the money flowing in. So basically, you can try to actually build a star dock and a cargo bay and attempt to hire Karmarama and build a whole pile of stuff like that, but it requires an incredible amount of money to set up, and with the timeline that you're on, things are a little tight, and it's probably not the wisest thing to do. So maybe we'll get to that point where we'll be able to pull that off. I'm not counting on it, but we will see.
I'm cutting both my throats.
So a music shop, he's got that priced reasonably, so that's pretty good. A recycler would actually probably be a pretty good idea, as would a sick bay. I happen to know that the sick bay is a very good idea at this stage. So the last time I bought a whole bunch of other stuff for up here, and I think I just went a little bit too far with it. So I think we're gonna pace ourselves here. And we're just gonna take things a little more easily. Alright. The recycler, I think, is a good idea. It's maybe a little early for this. Maybe this will be my undoing again, though I don't think so. Oop, auctions. No, I already bought a sick bay. A recreational bar could be alright. Oof, they want a lot for it,
The
though.
gems have collected their profit. You're down some energy, but at least you managed to pay them.
Alright, I'm not going to bid up more than the minimum for that, so... Not worth it if you ask me. So, we need to hire some... we actually do need to, before we build the sick bay, we do need to hire some targs and sirens, and, well, greys as well, I suppose. We're going to need greys to run said sick bay. Unfortunately, I don't... Oh, did I win the auction for that rec bar? Looks like I did. Alright. So let's put waiting couches. Put a chronometer there. Image projector there. Door there. So we got grays, that's good, but we do need targs in order to run that comm sensor. So that we can get in some parties. So I kind of feel like I've maybe overspent a little bit already, so we're definitely not going to go too nuts from here on in. I don't even know if there's any targs on the station for me to hire, except for that one who has no skill. Wasn't even a siren I could hire for a decent amount of money. So a recreational bar, that's a good thing, but right now it's not really economically feasible. We gotta wait a little bit. Spent a lot of money on this recycler, but I do think this is a long-term investment that's gonna be worthwhile. Man, I really do need some targs, though. There's one. I might have to hire the low skill ones right now. I mean, low skill is better than nothing, and at least the low skill ones are cheap. You can always can their asses later, I guess. Okay. Well, we got a fully staffed sick bay now, so that's good. Well, that target has no skill, but at least he's got dedication and loyalty, which is more than I can say for some of the other ones.
The gems have collected their profit. You're down some energy, but at least you managed to pay them.
Oh no, I only have 3. Shoot. That's unfortunate. I actually also need some, I need some more sirens, too.
Hey.
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
A service. I got stuff that'll make you weep and want you to go back to your home planet. That's how cheap it is. Interested?
Not at these prices, bro. Gotta say, not so much. Not so much. Where's the one that has no of anything? You, yeah. Beat it. Sorry, I ain't got time for scrubs. I need skill, even if it's minor. So we're still not making money fast enough to keep up with the gemses, as it were. The gem slugs. So this is a bit of an issue. We really do need to get... The problem is there's just not people coming in. And I know for a fact from my last playthrough that you can get communications from both groups that need treatment for illness and tourist parties, but that you have to jump on super, super fast. Which I had that problem last time. I wasn't able to jump on them quick enough, but now we're not even getting them in. Part of that is because I do believe the targs skill levels will determine how frequently you get those communications, and unfortunately, I literally... These targs are pretty much useless. I have 2 with 0 skill and 1 with 1 skill. Like, they're really... This guy's apparently happy even though I fired him. And yeah, we only have 1 siren. Like, this is another case where random number generator...
Yes, I'll take that.
This is another point where random number generation is kind of screwing me because I'm not making any money from my love nest because I only have 1 siren who has no skill, and I'm not getting in the tourist parties because I have no one of decent skill on my comm sensor, but not a lot of people are coming on the station, and the ones that are all not very skilled at anything, which is not particularly helpful. So this is a little bit of an issue. I certainly can't even think about opening more sections. I kind of wish I could close a section off. Like, could I, like, say I don't want the biodeck anymore? Because it's costing me money, and I'm not using it. Laboratory? No, thanks. I do not have the resources for that. Oddly enough, it looks like the biggest profit center I have in this station right now is my bloody sick bay. It's just ridiculous.
The gems have collected their profits. You're down some energy, but at least you managed.
Yes, tourist party. And I jumped on it quick enough this time. You friggin' low-rent targs may earn your keep yet. Maybe. Ooh, and the siren is among you. Good. You, my dear, can have a job. You're not particularly skilled either, but you're more so than the ones that are up there already. Get on that corner, make me some money. And by corner, I mean lavishly decorated shop that I spent a fortune on and nobody's using. What is on TV in here anyway? Branos? Oop. Sick party, I think. Sorry I'm clicking through those so quickly, guys, but the thing that I learned in my last attempt is that if you don't accept those almost immediately, one of your opponents will instead. So, yeah, this is a party of ill people, I think. So, oh, yeah, here we go. You are also very skilled. And you are extremely skilled too. So yeah, you two can go to work after you go get treated for your illness. Whoa! Who the... Oh! Yes, here we are. So this is one of my employers right here. The Polvakian Gem Slug. Who just... Look at him! He looks adorably smug. I think that's so cute. Unfortunately, I don't think there's anything you can. I don't think there's anything you can do with them in this mission. So maybe there is. I don't remember. We'll see what it says. So you may have heard that noise there. That was a bomb going off. Yes, you can get bombs planted on you. This happened to me last time, and it blew up and took out a couple of my targs. The bombs you can beam into your pattern buffer, but the second you drop them, they'll blow up. I believe you can beam them into your recycler, which sort of immediately diffuses them. But last mission I didn't have a recycler, so that's why I kind of got screwed on that. Yeah, that was lots of fun. I don't think there's much I want to buy from Arona right now. Okay, you need medical help. Well, there's a sick bay right here. I don't know if you've seen. Yeah, point them right over here, please. Hey. Why can I attack this guy? Is he a spy?
The gems have collected their profit. You're down some energy, but at least you managed to pay them.
I'm not sure what's going on there, but... Also, it just occurs to me that I don't have any salt hogs running my recycler, which makes that kind of useless. I just spent a fortune on one of them, but... Oh, you son of a bee's nest! You blew up my security scuzzer! Oh, no, you didn't. He's just hurting. Well, at least my sick bay is rocking it right now, and I've got some new sirens. Yep, there's the bomb.
Sensors indicate an explosive device has been planted on the station.
So, when an explosive device is planted, you have to go find it, but as you can see, it's fairly obvious in that it blinks. Now, I do believe I can just drop it into the recycler, and it will be automatically diffused. Yep. Yep, it's gone. Okay, good. And this guy's dead. So we'll drop him in there, too. Nothing to see here. Nothing's the matter. Go about your lives. Now, is this the wreck? That's the bar, isn't it? Yeah. Ah, yes. And as you can see as well, well, you remember this from earlier on in the game when you have ill passengers. Oh, wow! We got 1,000 E for each of the patients we cured, and we got 10,000 E as a bonus for completing it, for doing it all. Sweet! So yeah, as you can see, bringing in sick passengers is very much to your benefit. Now we're actually doing pretty well. And, I believe, we can now build ourselves a recreational bar. Except, oh, that gem slug. That gem slug was a bad guy. You little bugger. I am working for you people. I am paying you money. And you're dropping bombs in my hood? What the hell wrong with you, son? Yeah, hey. Targs, rock his face, witches. Security scuzzer. Oh, he's leaving. Okay. Yeah, get the hell out. You better run, you little friggin' slime bucket.
We've picked up incoming meteors. Projections indicate they will hit Biodeck, Segment 4.
Well, the biodeck, I really don't care about the biodeck at the present time, so bombs away. Alright, what was I in the process doing? Ah, yes, a recreational bar. A recreational bar. Oh, yeah, which is always a bit of a pain in the butt because bars require so much space.
The gems have collected their profit. You're down some energy, but at least you managed to pay them.
Yeah. It's not going to be a huge bar, but we don't have a ton of people here right now anyway, and yeah. The bars just take up so much space, it's kind of ridiculous. So... But at least we've got a decent reserve now, and hopefully the sick bay seems to be doing really well money-wise.
A meteor storm has struck Biodeck, Segment 4.
Yeah, kind of got rocked a little bit. At least we've got a decent reserve here, and like the sick bay's still making decent money, and we've got some stuff in the recycler now, which is good. Things are slowly coming around.
Say hi to your old pal Arona. I had to stop by as I found some stuff which I knew you'd been keen on, and at these
Slug apartments.
prices, I thought to
That might be
myself,
interesting, but that's a, well, That's obviously way more money than I have available.
First refusal.
Palace Galactica. A general store is cheap. It's a music store we have up here, right? Yeah, well, a general store is inexpensive. That will probably make its money back reasonably quick. Another skilled salt hog. I can use those. I kind of want to get rid of these low-end sirens that don't have a lot of skill. They're probably not making a substantial amount of money. Yeah. Hey, don't patronize the merchandise. I think we need to get some higher class talent in there personally. The interesting thing is, we were having the problem with the guys coming in and planting bombs and stuff. I don't think I can actually plant bombs on my enemies. I think that's just sort of an automated thing that happens, even though the game says that, you know, the enemies are working, or that it was something done by one of my enemies. I think it's an automated thing. I'm pretty sure I can't actually put bombs on anyone else. I would say we're still operating at a bit of a deficit here because we're just not getting enough people coming in to the station. But if we're careful about it, it shouldn't be that bad because we do have reserves. And I did spend some money on some expensive salt hogs, but I do think that was worth it, but nonetheless.
The gems have collected their profits. You're down some energy, but at least you've managed to pay them.
And the sickbay does seem to be doing pretty well. Oop, solar flare. Well, this will help with the next round.
Reconfigure the collector to gather some solar energy.
I'm glad I didn't build too big a bar, because people seem to be using it, but not at a crazy clip either. Are you the one that I fired? Yeah, I think you are. Okay. Another gem slug. Hopefully you're going to spend some money. See, they do have skill. They can be bought, but I don't know, or hired, but I'm not sure to what end. Victims. Okay, bring them in. I kind of wish I knew what was happening before I brought them in, but we just don't have... You gotta move so fast. That guy didn't pay an entry fee, so he... Oh yeah, he's hurting, I think. Yeah, that's the other thing as well, is you get paid to cure people, and you get your bonus when you finish curing them. But that's the other thing, is that when you bring in injured parties, they don't have to pay an entry fee. So it looks like those guys are part of the same thing. Tourist party, yep. Oh, man. This is good. This is... Oh, no, we're already docking with someone else. See, that's what happens. I believe if your targs are not especially skilled, that's what happens, is that they will... That will make the guys dock with someone else because you didn't catch them in time, basically. But we'll get paid for curing these patients, which is good. They don't pay an entry fee, but you get a lot more money for curing them. I can hear a war going on somewhere.
So what you say?
Yeah, it's a bummer. I really wish I could get targs with a higher skill level because yeah, these guys are just, they're not very good and they're not fast enough to get me some of the touristy type parties in that I really need. I saw another siren walking around, but I'm not sure if it's a particularly skilled one or not. Nope. See, a lot of the people muttering about the station are kind of the same people as before. They're not, really a lot of new people, which is an issue. Everybody went in here and got scanned, but I don't seem to be getting any money for healing them, so I'm not sure what the deal is with that. Oh, you looking for a promotion there? Oh, good. That's the visitor who... That's the one of the the guys who came on the station who probably didn't get cured because the doctor wasn't skilled enough. Well, that's pretty crap. Oh, he wants spiritual enlightenment. That's true. I guess I could hire monks. But what good does that do? The monks don't, the temples and stuff like that don't generate any money, I don't think. That's not really to my benefit to bring in monks, I wouldn't think, anyway. So, Not so sure about that. I'm not getting any notices about curing any of those patients. That's very concerning to me. Yeah, people just aren't spending money at a decent clip here. Not a lot of, no one sitting in the bar. Nobody going to the sirens, really. Getting such anemic growth of people coming on the station. And the ones that do come on, especially when we get a sick party or whatever, we're not able to do much for them. That's a real worry. Well, I'm not sure. I don't really have the bones to, well, there's one of the ill passengers. Unfortunately, one of them died, so I don't think we're gonna... If that was one of the ill passengers, that we're not gonna get the 10,000 bonus, which is a real bummer.
The gems have collected their profits. You're down some energy, but at least you managed to pay them.
Yeah, really need some more people in here, though.
A trade ship was detected near your station.
I really need some better, targs running that, comm sensor, if you ask me, but... all the ones I'm getting are super low skill. Sounds like the guys next door are not having a very good go of things. They're, hearing lots of explosions on a regular basis.
A trade ship was detected near
I weep tears for them, truly. Almost feels like I need another port. Just so that I can funnel people in and out more quickly.
So what do you say? It's a round with some gear you'll not want to be able to refuse. But if you do, you're more stupid than I thought. And I thought you were the smartest player in this quadrant. Have a look and we'll make a deal.
Combat store, I don't think is going to bring back its money quick enough. port. Wow! He wants 12.4 for a port? Jeez. Buy a decent ship out of here for that, buddy. It's funny that the only employees I've been able to handle with high levels of skill are salt hogs, which don't really need that. Like, you can have some pretty low rent salt hogs running your recycler, but I really need some highly skilled targs, and there just aren't that many of them. Really kind of a bummer.